Welcome to Drill on Earnings. We have quarterly results out from Uber. The stock is moving big time on these results. This is the business story behind one stock on the move. I'm Cory Johnson, the Chief Market Strategist for the Futurum Group. So Uber Technologies, that's the full name of the company. Why not? Q2 earnings. It was better than Wall Street expected, but when we dig a little deeper, we see some really interesting trends, not least of which strong growth in bookings, strong growth in revenue, double-digit growth, which has been going on for quite some time now. So 16% revenue growth from Uber, and profits. This business that lost money for so many years is now consistently delivering operating profits now, 5 quarters in a row, and they'll certainly take that as that number starts to grow with some really meaningful revenues behind it. And the biggest development over time here is the change in the business as it relates to deliveries. Their food delivery business has just absolutely exploded, and it's grown to be a significant part of what they do. So as delivery has grown, the rest of their business has grown, and it's all been very good for Uber. They're very excited about this growth, and you could hear it coming through the conference call. Well, also really interesting to me, they tell us how many trips they have. They tell us how many users they have. And while the number of users actually dipped a little bit, the number of trips per user continues to increase. There's both trips in terms of delivery and also people taking rides, their mobility business. And it's been really positive for this company. More growth begets a rising stock price. And look what the stock did in trading as soon as these results came out. Stock's up 11%. In the last year, the stock's up 44%. And one of the things driving this, they called out in the press release and in the conference call, was their advertising business. They say their advertising business is now at a $1 billion revenue run rate. Just fantastic for Uber. CEO Dara Khosrowshahi, yes, I practice saying that. Dara talked in the conference call about how effective the advertising business has been, how they look at Amazon as inspiration on how to grow a fantastic advertising business, and that Uber in some ways is a media play as well as so many other things.
The growth continues pretty significantly. We're a bit over 1% of delivery gross bookings through advertising. We had a target of 2+%. We think that target is certainly achievable. And actually for grocery and retail, we think that the number can be well over 2% based on what we see in terms of competitors, what we see in terms of what Amazon is doing. The focus for us with sponsored listings right now is increasing the number of monetizable impressions per user session through introducing new ad formats and placements, and really increasing the monetization of search in a smart way that doesn't hurt the core consumer experience. So we have holdouts to make sure that advertising is a complement to our eater experience, and at the same time is a targeted way for merchants to reach our audience.
So what's it all mean? Big drill on earnings takeaway. I've got one number that's actually going to tell us a whole lot about how this business is changing and growing and what's really driving the stock right after this.
The Drill Down is brought to you by Futurum Group, where analysts, researchers, advisors, content creators, and marketing experts help business leaders anticipate and understand shifts in their industries and build strategies to leverage disruptive innovation. With deep analysis, Futurum Group's extensive industry experience delivers reliable research and data, thought leadership, and actionable advice to help you with your strategy and go-to-market efforts. Futurum Group.
All right, so Uber's second quarter earnings, here's what you need to know. This business is growing, and it's growing fast. It's growing the number of trips per user, it's growing revenues, it's growing bookings. And the secret to this success, the Drill Down Earnings Bite will reveal that, is the growth in their delivery business. Delivery is now 47% of revenues for this company. And that business is throwing off all kinds of other opportunities, such as advertising and more, showing Uber growing fantastically. All right, thanks for listening to Drill Down Earnings. I'm Cory Johnson, Drill Down Earnings, part of 6.5 Media. And you can check us out also, follow me on Twitter, @CoryTV, on Instagram and TikTok @DrillDownPod. Check out all of our other earnings reports and all kinds of other fantastic media from 6.5 right here on YouTube.